All praises to the Most High Yahawah, the Heavenly Father, in the name of the Holy Spirit, the Earthly Mother, sanctifying Yahawashi, the Holy Son. Brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike, welcome. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Thursday, November the 12th, 2020. Is it Thursday? Yes. Brothers and sisters, what you're experiencing here, what you're seeing here, it's called the Gentiles' tribulation. It's called Esau's trouble. The time of the Gentile has been fulfilled. All our brothers know this. All our brothers and sisters that are truly in the truth know this. From brother Big Judah to brother Ayal, Sabah, Issachar, Ephraim, myself, and all my regular subscribers. We know for a fact the time of the Gentiles is being fulfilled from 1619, so to speak, until 2019. The 400 years is complete. You guys you've been doing a lot of stuff around the world, and your iniquity is reaping now. It's ripening. So you're ripe. So you are ready to be harvested. So, and the Most High is harvesting you. Now, what you're seeing here, there's a gentleman. The article, it's actually in the description right here. It's almost 7. I gotta go live. It's 30 minutes. A man arrested after ramming a car into a police station and setting a street alight, and allegedly just received a coronavirus fine up to £10,000. So now 10,000, well, 10,000 pound is British pound. So let's see how much 10,000 pound is in US money. How much is 10,000 English pound in US money?
10,000 pounds equals $13,121.20.
So that's how much money it is for this gentleman to pay. So that's a hefty fine. Apparently, he's a store owner, and he violated one of. You can go ahead and read it. He violated one of the order of the coronavirus. Now, brothers and sisters, whether you want it, whether you're not, we told you, like the brother Ayal told you, the Mosai releasing the virus right after we brought the second stick and we put everything together. And there's no such thing as the elite are in control, or the elite are doing this. This was stage. Those guys got paid to do this because they're about to bring a new world order. None of this garbage, none of this nonsense. What you're calling the new world order is just left. White Jesus, the Antichrist, he's just left this March 2020. And then he's never gonna come back. He bolted on all of you, that people that put your faith onto him. Cesare Borgia. He was the Antichrist, still the Antichrist, or Antichrist, however you want to call it. What you're experiencing now, it's called Esau's trouble. These fellows seems to be like what they call him again, Arab, the tabernacle of Ishmael. All the people that came upon our loins, all the people that did us injustice, we cry unto you, we forgive you. We told you that your door is closed, it's sealed, it's condemned. There's nothing you can do except you have to come through our door. You have to come to us. You have to cleave unto us. You have to bow down to us. You have to submit to us so you can enter into our door. By you doing this, you're doing it to our Father. You're doing it for our Father. Your money cannot save you. Your money will not save you. A bunch of Gentiles are out there saying, oh, well, you got to buy a lot of gold and silver because when this thing crash, and then you're going to go back on top with gold and silver. You know, do you know who has the most gold and silver? So-called elite. You mean to tell me those guys, those quote-unquote Bill Gates, we talk about this fellow here a lot, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos or Jack Bezos, whatever the name of that dude is. Those guys are the quote-unquote the 1%. They pretty much own every single thing. The Bilderberg and Rosenberg, Rockefeller and the Queen and all those Illuminati scumbags you've been hearing about online. They pretty much own all the gold and all the silver. They got all the money. So now those same people decided to crash the economy so they can come back on top again. They're already on top, so they have to come back on top again. Now, when the entire world is destroyed, so to speak, according to the Gentiles, and then when you want to get something, when you want to get some food, you have to go to those guys again. You have to go buy it on Amazon again. We got to buy it from Jeff Bezos, to that guy that owned Walmart. I believe he died a couple of years ago. You have to go to Elon Musk again, because they're gonna come on top because they got gold and silver. And we told you in the good book of Jeremiah, those scumbags will throw the gold and silver in the street. For what's coming upon those people, gold and silver will not save them. You cannot bribe the Messiah, and then your money cannot save you. None of this garbage will happen about our women's going to be raped again, our men going to be raped again. They're gonna have to take us and put us in FEMA camp and bring us to the to chambers and then gas us and ask us, do you choose YAHAWAH, Yeshua, or do you want a white Jesus? Which one do you want? We'll kill you, okay, if you choose this. None of this garbage will happen because it already happened. They hide that story, they hide that history, they hide that fact, and then they give you a Gentile breakdown. Look. Listen to me. Do you really believe those people out there, quote unquote Gentiles, Edomites, white folks, Ishmaelites, Arabs, do you really believe they are not aware of who we are? Do you really believe they are not aware of this truth? They never seen one of the video of our crazy brothers Israelites in the street yelling at people? They've been on our comment board. They know who we are. They know what's going on. Do you think that they would not know what is Jacob's trouble? They know for a fact that they are the Gentiles, the heathens. They had the time and the time is up. But they know for a fact, that's what they knew. They know, like at the end of the when they completely lose all the power, they will have 7 more years where they're going to have to brutalize us again. You don't think they would have been prepared for that? You don't think they would have have all their guns and stuff and say, man, we're going to leave this power, we're going to massacre and kill every single one of them. That's not what's happening here. That's not what I'm witnessing here. This dude is setting the street on fire. He's setting the police station on fire for some odd reason. When he ran into the police station, there weren't no police there. It took them a while to come get him. He's not doing this in the hood. I don't see anybody ramming into my house and to my car, but my car's broke down. So I don't see none of those police coming over there and pull me out and bring me in the middle of the street. There's a helicopter, tank, drone. People are like, oh, well, you gotta take the vaccine, you gotta take this and that. If you don't, you're going to die, and the mark of the beast. All this garbage or Gentiles garbage. They are Christian garbage that they brought to our brothers and sisters. They infiltrate their camp. Which is the camp is a beautiful, good thing, but they got swagger jack. They infiltrate everybody. They brought the garbage with them, okay? They brought it in, and then they give it to the people. They said, okay, you guys gonna have to go to another trouble. As if the last couple thousand years we've been going to all sort of nonsense wasn't enough. As if slavery wasn't enough. Jim Crow wasn't enough. Blackwash wasn't enough. When you invaded all countries all over with our brothers and sisters, when you went in the Congo, you took a very specific people, you cut their hands off, you cut their legs off, you cut their heads off, you ripped the women, you beat them, you burned them to death. That wasn't enough. You went to the Tasmanian island, you massacred and then killed a bunch of people. That wasn't Jacob's trouble. That was a test. In 1492, you came in the Holy Land. You call it Hispaniola, which told you, hey, this is Haiti. You were asking for the temple. You took our beloved queen, Anacaona. You beat her. You rape her. You rob her. You hang her. You burn her house down. You kill everybody. That wasn't enough. You went to Montezuma over there in Mexico, so to speak. You beat him. You rob him. You burn him. You kill him. That wasn't enough. You took this fellow. You took his wife. You took one of our brothers, you tie both of his hands and feet together, you throwing under the bed, you put his wife on top of the bed, you rape her while the husband under the bed. That wasn't Jacob's trouble. That was just like, that was a test. You killed millions of so-called Native Americans. You stole their land. You sent them away. You stole most of the buffalo. That wasn't Jacob's trouble. I was like, that's like something that happened. Jacob's trouble gonna be in the future, and it's gonna be 10 times worse than that. You lynch our brothers and sisters. You hang them publicly. You burn them. You rape them publicly. You cut off the penises. You cut off the once you took one also called black man, which is a true Israelite, the child of God. You beat him. You set him on fire, and you cut his body part. Everybody buy a little piece and go home with it as a ceremony, as a souvenir. That wasn't Jacob's trouble. Our little brother went to the hood, walking to the store, get a skittle, you shoot him in the head. You shoot him, you kill him. That wasn't Jacob's trouble. You kneel on our brother's neck. Oh, that's not Jacob's trouble. That's just things that happen. That's just the curse. And then now, finally, now, 2020, it's Jacob's trouble, baby. 2020. They got that mark of the beast, the RFID chip. None of this garbage will happen. There will be no RFID chip. There will be no freaking vaccine against this virus that you people are keep repeating after the Gentiles keep saying it's a pandemic, it's a scam-demic. This is plain. This dude these days did this. They give him a 10,000 pound fine, which is $13,000 and some change. That's fake. Oh, go ahead. Keep repeating what the Gentiles are saying. Bill Gates is doing this. The elite are not doing hish. This is the work of our Father. He's doing this because of Genesis 15, verse 13. And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. You did afflict us for 400 years. That was Jacob's trouble. Define afflict.
Here's the definition of afflict: of a problem or illness, cause pain or suffering to, affect or trouble.
Trouble. Jacob's trouble. That's what it was. We've been going through Jacob's trouble ever since Cain struck and killed Abel. That was the beginning of Jacob's trouble. And now, this is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. Be at peace, brothers and sisters. Father has restored the covenant. The covenant has been restored. He turned his face towards you. He's turning his face away from them. Verse 14. And also that nation whom they shall serve will I judge. And afterward shall they come out with great substance. You are being judged. How are you being judged? Father said he got 10 plagues for you. The 10 plagues of the apocalypse of Abraham. Fiery conflagration of the street. The word fiery, let's define conflagration first to see what that means. Define conflagration.
Here's the definition of conflagration: an extensive fire which destroys a great deal of land or property.
Similar. Fire, ablaze, flames, inferno, firestorm, and my favorite, Holocaust. But I like Inferno too because Etrigan the demon always say this when he's shooting fire. I really like Etrigan the demon. He's a cool demon, whatever. So now, brothers and sisters, what you're seeing here, this is fiery conflagration of the city. This dude set this place on fire. All right. So he ran into the police station because, look, he didn't ram into the hood. For some odd reason, I don't know why a police station, there's no police over there. So he didn't come in the hood and set the hood on fire and take some of those black people and put them in FEMA camp. No, he went to the police, baby.
Oh my God. Come back because it's petrol.
Look, the voices this dude is worrisome.
What you doing, man?
All right, all the everything stopped.
Oh my God.
Now the police came in
Oh my God.
and set it on fire.
Oh, come back. Run.
The cop just slipped and almost fall. They took the dude
my
down. This is ridiculous. Brothers and sisters, this is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. Stay out of it.
Oh my God.
Be at peace. Nothing will happen to us. We are protected. The Most High will not bring another trouble to us again. I think that this thing is it's quite loud. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next thing. Okay. This is fiery conflagration of the city. Those people are going to hell. Over there in Pacoima, I think it's Pacoima. There's a small plane that crashed. You know, so that's why.
And we are following breaking news beginning an early edition of KCAL 9 News. You can see smoke in the air here. This is a plane crash. We've been told this is a small plane that went down in Pacoima, not far from Whiteman Airport. You can see the large amount of smoke coming from the area and a number of fire trucks and fire personnel on the scene. We have only heard that this is a small plane, not exactly sure how small or how many people may have been on board this plane. Again, it is in the San Fernando Valley. This happening just moments ago that this plane went down near Whiteman Airport. We do not know if this plane was trying to come in for a landing or if this plane had just taken off or just coincidentally happens to be near Whiteman Airport.
Keyword, Whiteman Airport. Whiteman Airport. A plane just went off and fell. Then again, this.
Fox News alert now. Fox News confirming 5 Americans on a peacekeeping mission are dead after a helicopter crash in Egypt. Officials from Egypt and Israel say at least 7 people died when the helicopter went down in the Sinai Peninsula. The crash appeared to be caused by a technical failure. We'll bring you details as we get them.
Again, those helicopters are just crashed and then landed. Remember, a few weeks ago, there was a helicopter that landed on top of a hospital, on top of the rooftop of a hospital, and then flip on the side, and then crash and burn. Everybody was okay, and then they took the heart. They were about to transport it, and the guy tripped on his feet, fell. The heart fell. Brothers and sisters, those are not random things. Those are the people going through the trouble. Let's go on YAHAWAH. Let's see what's happening in Armenia right now.
They stood in Freedom Square in Yerevan. It was from here that the first Armenian claims over Nagorno-Karabakh were voiced during the final years of Soviet rule. This time, they were shouting Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan is a traitor. The rally was organized by his political opponents, including the second largest party in parliament. The message some of the opposition leaders gave to their supporters is that there has been a national betrayal. The protesters defied the country's martial law, under which demonstrations are banned.
The protesters defied martial law. This isn't us. This isn't our people. We're not under martial law. They are. Look, they are beating the crap out of this cop, man, and the people are fighting. What happened here, if you don't know, the so-called Armenian, Kim Kardashian people, that's where she's from, they lost the war with Azerbaijan. They lost it badly, brothers and sisters. Badly. Like, that's the worst defeat you could ever possibly imagine. Listen, imagine an enemy beat you. The enemy is beating you without seeing him, without you seeing the enemy. They blow up all their tanks. They blow up a machine that they have that costs $27 million, a missile machine. So those guys, the Azerbaijans, they actually took over their territory. So those guys are not too happy about it. The Armenians are not too happy because they lost the war. So they say the prime minister to step down because he signed the thing. So they want the war to continue. But you cannot, because your army is not up to date. What they were planning, the drones they were planning to drop bombs in the hood, they drop it on those people. There'll be no bomb drop in the hood, man. You'll not kill the Mossad children like that. You guys want to kill each other. You're going to destroy each other. All right? Let's take another one. Almost time for me to go live. So this is the Netherlands. There was somebody went over there and shoot the embassy, the Saudi Arabia embassy. Brothers and sisters, as you may know, Saudi Arabia are not doing too well with the weather over there. So somebody shot and a couple of shots fired at the Saudi Arabia. And you know that when it comes to politics, when it comes to war politics, when you shoot at an embassy, that's a declaration of war. Okay, if you enter somebody embassy, you shot and killed people, or you did something, that's the declaration of war. If you're chasing someone and that someone enter an embassy, you cannot go after this person. If you go, you retrieve that person, that's the declaration of war. So what they did here, they declare war on Saudi Arabia. Those people have to go to war. They have to do this. I will talk about this in a live. Probably make this video useless, but anyway. Okay. They shot. There's a place that they show you the bullet holes. So those are like bullet shells. At least well, somewhere around. Yeah, those are bullet shell marks 16. So they shoot at this. Okay, those are the investigators. They are looking for clues and things like that. You know, this is a crime scene right there. A crime has been committed here. All right. So that's what happened. All right. Those people are going at war. So-called Muslim and Christian. You guys gonna go. This is a bullet hole inside of the embassy. All right. Let's see what's going on in Lebanon. I told you about Lebanon again. The Lebanese, they pretty much control the whole holy island called Haiti. They pretty much control all the economy over there. Excuse me. So they are protesting the so-called Haitian people over there. They are burning their flags. Okay. All right. They're burning their American flag. Okay, they are burning Haitian flag. This is some type of protest things that they just wrote. I can't read that. And the UN are there.
جايين نقول انه لا لهذا التطبيع مع العدو الصهيوني. اتت هذه الدولة الفاسدة اتت الى انه تحسن وضعها عودة وتستلم النظام من جديد.
Yeah, that guy says something about Saudi and Israel and US, you know. They're going to go at it, brothers and sisters. Okay. All right. Those are some type of communists.
على اسم فلسطين لأنه اسمها فلسطين ما اسمها إسرائيل.
They say something against Israel and Palestine and stuff. Who cares? You people go ahead and go at each other's throat and kill each other because you have to. All right. All right. So again, there's so many things going on, brothers, over there in Detroit and Denver.
Who lived above the family was the gunman. He was shot and killed by police.
As Haley Higgins from our sister station in Salt Lake City.
All right, this is in Utah.
Reporter now has identified 3 people who died in a triple homicide. This happened at an apartment complex right now in Henderson on Tuesday. Among the victims were 2 family members, including a 12-year-old boy who was taken hostage. Police say that a 38-year-old man who lived above the family was the gunman. He was shot and killed by police.
As Haley Higgins from our sister station in Salt Lake City reports, loved ones are devastated.
We entrust them into the love and mercy of God.
I would never want this to happen to anyone. This is awful.
Diana Hawatme's closest friends cannot understand how something so terrible could happen to the best family.
It's called Esau's trouble. That's what it is. The reason why you don't understand this because your people lied to you. Okay? Your pastors, your reverend, those guys are dying at a rapid rate. They lied to you. They told those people, you are the best. You are God's child. You are God's children. you will inherit the kingdom once more. You're already the first. You're already on top. And when everything go down, everybody that's at the bottom go down again, and then you're going to come back right on top again. You put yourself above everybody. Now you don't understand why the best family suffers something like this. It's like that happen in the hood all the time. Now it's happening to you people. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. I believe over there it happened in Utah, I believe. Utah or Denver. Why did this happen again? This guy coming and kill like, oh my God, I'm so sorry this happened. People are disgusting. Yeah, when it happened to our people, you call them animal. Some things are missing. Some guy upstairs decided to go shoot some people up. Not the bad family, but the nice lady who lives downstairs. Come on. No photo of the murderer. Of course, they never mentioned race, so we all know that what that means. Prayers and my condolences. Interesting. Nevada had to get info from another state. What the hell that has to do with anything? What's the motive? We don't know. We don't know. Very sad, but at least the officer took out the trash. Hopefully the dirt bags move will be revealed. Okay, so they not call them thugs and stuff like that. Okay. All right. Those people are destroying each other, brothers and sisters. All right, it's about to be 7. Let me go ahead and do the live, and I'll finish this part 2 of this video. Okay. All right. Peace and blessing, brothers and sisters. There will be no Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. This is the Gentiles' tribulation. Be at peace. Father had restored the covenant that he made with us. Be at peace. Worship him. Praise him. Give him all credit. Never, ever said something is being done by the Gentiles or they have any certain power to control the weather. You know, you're sinning against Father when you say this. You know, you are giving the Gentiles credit. You're putting them above Father. That means they are doing all this terrible, horrible stuff, and we know Father is doing this. All right, I'll see you folks in part 2.